I'm Tim Stevens, and this is the 2025 Ford Explorer Active 4-wheel drive. The Explorer has been on the market for over 30 years now, and in that time, the SUV segment has absolutely exploded. The Explorer has gotten quite a bit bigger, too. Is this trailblazing SUV still relevant in today's SUV market? We're going to put it through its paces and then give it the full Capital One review treatment to find out. Under the hood, we have a 2.3-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine with optional remote start. It makes 300 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque. That's connected to a 10-speed automatic transmission, and it will do 20 mpg in the city, 27 on the highway, and 23 mpg combined. Up front, we have LED headlights, fog lights, and running lights. Around side, these are the optional 20-inch 10-spoke wheels. Out back, there's LED taillights as well, plus a power liftgate here. Open this up and you have 16.3 cubic feet of cargo space behind the third row. Fold this down and that increases up to 46 cubic feet of cargo space. Fold the second row down as well and it's 85.8 cubic feet of cargo. Inside the Explorer, we have seating for 6 across 3 rows. The front 2 seats here are power adjustable. They're heated. The steering wheel is heated too. We also have a dual zone climate control system up here controlled through this 13.2-inch touchscreen, which has integrated navigation, but you can also use wireless Android Auto or Apple CarPlay if you prefer, and that's connected to a 6-speaker sound system. Outside, the mirrors are not power folding, but they are power adjustable. They're also heated and they have approach lamps built in too. All right, those are all the numbers. Let's see how the base Explorer Active actually drives. Out here on track in the Explorer Active, and again, the Active is the base trim for the new Explorer lineup. But despite that, I think this is a really good choice. In fact, I'd say that this is probably the best value proposition in the Explorer lineup. You can get this one as configured with 4-wheel drive for somewhere in the mid $40,000 range, which, given how much you can spend on an SUV these days, especially a 3-row SUV, that makes this really good value. It does have the 4-cylinder engine, which is not the most plucky in the Explorer lineup. You can go up to the ST if you want more power. But honestly, I don't know why you would. Even out here on the racetrack, this is doing just fine. I'm going to drop it down to sport mode so we get a little bit more engagement from the 10-speed automatic transmission. It also gives me a little bit more noise. Yeah, I think it's digital augmentation, but still, it does make for a more engaging SUV to drive. And it's actually doing just fine out here on the racetrack. But more importantly, on the road, the Explorer is calm and comfortable. It has good ride quality, and despite this being a proper 4x4 that can go off-road, it's not the kind of thing that's going to remind you that every time you go over a bump or a railroad crossing or a separation joint in the highway. It's still calm and comfortable out there and a good place to haul yourself and your kids and any precious cargo around. Now, you'll be hauling them inside of a redesigned interior that is really nice looking, despite, again, this being the base trim. There are some cheap materials here and there, and some of the textures and colors are a little bit contrasting and clashing and frankly a little bit loud, but honestly I'll take that any day of the week over the black on black trims that we see in a lot of SUV these days. There's a lot of active safety as we've discussed already, and with this new infotainment system here, that also gives you a nice step forward, adding in a lot of Google functionality in here. We've got Google Maps baked in. There's some other nice functionality too. If you don't want to use your smartphone, you've got a lot of that functionality right baked into the car, which is great. And all that's wrapped in an exterior that's not radically different from the Explorers we've seen in the past, but again, just gives you a nice step forward, a bit of a cleaner, fresher looking design in an SUV that, again, is not breaking the mold by any means, but is offering you really good value and really good performance, making it still, as ever, a really good choice for your money. For more information on the latest cars, trucks, and SUVs, visit the Capital One Auto Learning Center in the link below and follow our channel.